Hi! Okay, so you can see that I don't have any makeup on my face and it's really red this morning. You can see right here, it's pretty much all over my face. A lot of it isn't even picking up on the camera, so I just wanted to show you what I normally do to get my face on and get this gone. Okay, so I'm going to start with our Glorious Face Primer. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of this into my hand. It's clear. Looks like this. So I'm just putting this onto my face. All over. And this is just going to act as a barrier between my skin and my makeup, my foundation. It's also going to help out, even out any surface area problems that you might have, like pores or acne scars or anything like that. It's going to give you a smooth surface to work with before you put your makeup on. And then you want to let that sit for at least 5 minutes before you put any makeup over it. So this would be the time where I go back and do my eyes or something, or my hair or whatever. So you just want to wait at least 5 minutes until you do anything else to your face. Okay, now you can see I went back and I did my eyebrows while I was waiting for my primer to dry. So now we're going to move on to the foundation and concealer and all that good stuff. So normally what I would do, and I have been doing, just to cover up all this redness on my face, like the whole thing in one shot, I've been doing concealer mixed with foundation on the liquid foundation brush. This is just one step, so it just gets done all in one shot, as opposed to doing concealer first and then going back and doing your foundation. So I'm going to show you on one side of my face what I do normally, and then on this side of my face I'll just do concealer. Or actually I'm going to switch it around because I have this weird spot right there. Get a little extra coverage. So, okay, on this side of my face, if I wasn't mixing them together, I would just take the concealer, that's what it looks like, and this tube I've had for like almost a year now and I still have quite a bit left in it. You really don't need a lot when you use this because this is really it's a thicker consistency, but it's not cakey or anything yucky like that, and it doesn't feel like you're wearing it on your face all day. It's not going to weigh your skin down. So I would normally just go back and dot a little bit under here and on this whole area right here, and I would just use my finger. You can use a brush if you want. I don't use a sponge because I feel like it doesn't give me that great of coverage if I use like a beauty blender or something rather than just my finger. So I just use my finger. So you see how much that little bit covered this whole area of my face. You really do not need a lot. And that's another reason why too I switched over, because when I was just doing this first, I would end up covering my whole face with it because I'd use too much, and that's not really the point of that. Okay, so I got that covered, and then on the other side of my face, my little mixture concoction here, I would just take my concealer and just dot a little bit on my brush, like that, and then I would take my liquid foundation. And what you want to do, especially when you first get this, is shake it up real good, take the dropper out, squeeze it out, and shake it again. Because if you don't shake it, you're not going to get that great results at first. So you want to shake it all the time, anytime you go to use it. So I'm just going to take my little dropper thingy, get some product in there. I'm going to put it on my brush. Now, I will say, with this liquid foundation, it is very important with what you use to apply it. Don't use your fingers. You're not going to get the product will soak into your fingers, and you're going to waste it. You're going to need a lot more. If you use, same with different brushes. The two brushes that I really like that don't absorb the product are our Powder Puff brush. The makeup will literally sit right on top of it, and it'll buff into your skin, and the liquid foundation brush. So either one of those would be good. Just from my experience. So now what you're going to do is just going to dot it all over. And then you're just going to swirl it in. And you can see that concealer gives it coverage right there too. swirl it all in there. And that's probably too much for just this side of my face, because that's what I used for my whole face. So I'm just going to bring it over here too. Totally didn't think about that when I did that. And this brush will get into those creases really well, whereas a powder puff brush is a wider brush, so you're going to have to figure that out if you use that one. But I really like them both. So there. All my redness is gone. It's all evened out. My skin looks flawless. And that's why I love this makeup. And it's all mineral based. It's nothing bad for your skin. My skin has actually gotten better since I've used it. I used to have breakouts everywhere. I was like the breakout queen. But over time using this makeup, I've been using it for almost a year, and it's gotten so much better. So the last step is I'm going to finish off with just a powder. This is our pressed powder foundation. You can also use this by itself if you like powders, or if you have really oily skin. I would definitely suggest trying this. I'm just going to use our powder puff brush, and I'm just going to go over my face with it. And this will really give you that airbrushed finish too, if you use a powder after you're done. So there. That's my foundation routine. That's how I get my base face going on. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to go finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!